I do is work, put in all this work, all I do is...
Alright, what up everybody? We're here at BANCO today. Can you introduce yourself?
The fuck going on? Big BANCO, Big Keys.
Keys, we're here with Keys today. So we're here in the Nob Hill area, here in Albuquerque at BANCO. So tell us what BANCO is.
BANCO is your #1 shop in Albuquerque for your drip. We got vintage streetwear, we got shoes, screen printing, professional photography, all that.
Yeah. Do you plan to expand locations?
That's somewhat down in the future, but I'm trying to perfect this spot first. The whole point is to kind of uplift the community and stuff, so I want to focus on Nob Hill first before I start venturing out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Back in high school, I don't even know if it was called BANCO back then. It was still in Nob Hill. It was like this store I used to go to, and I didn't even realize it till like now that it's been like kind of the same store. Can you tell us a little about that, like where you started from?
Yeah, so you probably seen it as Nob Hill Thrift Boutique or Nob Hill Vintage Boutique, one of the two. Nob Hill Thrift Boutique was like not necessarily mine. I was able to just get the opportunity to come work with them and stuff, and eventually I was able to be promoted to actually be a part owner, and it eventually turned into Nob Hill Vintage Boutique, and then once again it evolved into BANCO, what it is now. So.
All right. So how long has BANCO been in business for so far?
So the business of BANCO has been about 3 years, and then the shop that we're in right now is probably about 2 years that we've been here. So BANCO has been for 3 years, but like the Nob Hill Vintage Boutique, probably been doing it for like 4, 5 years now.
Yeah. So Nob Hill Vintage Boutique is BANCO an expansion of that, or is this a totally different thing?
It's the same thing. It was just a revamp. Basically, we just remarketed, and I didn't want to be like, how's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, we got some customers. I didn't want to be boxed into Nob Hill. I wanted to be able to expand if that does come about. Nob Hill, I didn't want to just be stuck in Nob Hill, so I kind of changed the name.
Hell yeah. How'd you get into, I guess I said business. How'd you get into business? The shoe business, clothing, and how'd that come along?
It was kind of natural. I started off really into clothing and stuff, so it's kind of natural just going into something that I love. People always say go into business with stuff that you love, so it doesn't seem like business as much. So it just seemed like the right answer, the obvious answer.
Yeah, no, definitely. Would you consider yourself I see a lot of shoes here. I don't know, people can't see it, but would you consider yourself a shoe head yourself?
Yeah, to an extent. I'm not like super crazy on it as I used to be, but I try to keep some fly kicks at all times.
Yeah.
If I do come buy shoes, I come over here to Hype Head and cop some kicks.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, bro. So for me, I'm just getting into business and all that. I'm sure a lot of people are. Could you give any tips to people about business or just expanding wise, like on ideas, just anything you can give the people?
First and foremost, I would start with doing something that you love, and also just being consistent in what you do. By starting off something that you love, it's a lot easier to stay consistent and motivated. So, like a snowball, it starts tiny and eventually becomes something big. Just staying consistent at what you do and keep at it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I think that's definitely what you got to do. A lot of people give up. Like they'll start something, and obviously you didn't give up with the antique. What was it called again?
Knob Hill Vintage Boutique.
Yeah, so that expanded. A lot of people, they reach a certain limit and they just don't keep going because they don't expand. They think they reach this height, and like I say to a lot of people, life's the game that you never really win. But
Right.
you can always level up.
Right. So, like, life is an upward hill, I guess. You're always going to keep going up and up and up, and you just have to keep pushing. Yeah, some people think they meet the plateau, but you never will. There's always more and more to go. But other than just like striving for more, I think also be grateful for where you're at. You can always like be striving for more, but also be grateful for what you do have. So finding that fine line between those two is pretty key.
Yeah, no, definitely. Would you say this is something you've wanted to do, like growing up, like a younger version of you? Would you have ever thought this?
No. So I thought I was gonna be like a psychologist or some shit, but this just kind of came out of necessity. There's at some point where I was broke and just needed to make some extra bucks, so I just like flipped clothes and stuff, and eventually it became into what it is now.
Yeah. I mean, you got a big store here. It's a really nice setup. What was the idea for? Like I said, the people can't see it, but I'll post some pictures in the video. What was the idea for the setup? Was there any like plan for it?
Not really. It's just like we just go as we go, basically. Just wing it. I didn't really have any like detailed plan or anything. It was just
Yeah.
just feet to the ground, basically, and just got it going. Yeah, you just gotta. So the analogy I like to use is like eagles when they're first born, they're scared to leave the nest. But like, in order to be successful as a business owner, you gotta like basically jump out of the nest, and you don't know how to fly at first. You're gonna be free falling and stuff, but like as you're falling, you eventually learn how to fly and stuff. So that's what I kind of relate to business. You just gotta do it. There's no like perfect time or perfect plan. You just gotta apply it.
Yeah, just go with it. Like
Yeah.
you just gotta go with it. Don't wait. Everybody watching, any business people, anything in life, sports people, don't wait. Now is the time. Go and do it. Go live your dreams. Go expand on your ideas.
Because you're going to fail. That's it's going to happen. It's inevitable to fail. It's what you do after your failure is what you really matters and what displays your character. Do you accept defeat or do you learn from defeat?
Yeah, no, definitely. So you were talking about success. What is? I know a lot of people have different definitions of success. What is your definition of success?
As far as like a small business, to me, success is just like being self-sufficient, not really having to worry about like bills and stuff. But like in the grander scheme, is just to be happy. When you are able to go to work and not feel like you're going to work, to me, that's success. To be able to pay all your bills and not really worry about it off of something that you love to do, to me, that's success. To be doing something that your parents are happy to be proud of, that's another success to me. So everyone has different definitions of success, but to me, like, the real thing is just being happy. Happiness is success to me.
Yeah, I definitely say that's a good definition of success, a good thing to go by. And obviously, before I don't know. Before Banco, what were you doing before Banco? Did you like have a regular, like 9 to 5 job, like any restaurant work, dishwashing?
Yeah,
anything
so
like that?
basically, I used to live in Denver. I would do a bunch of like whatever jobs just to pay my bills and stuff. Like I delivered mattresses and like worked at like Cuba Juice and shit like that. So I was doing the rat race thing and it just wasn't for me. I wanted to be my own boss and make my own decisions and stuff. So I decided to go into business for myself.
And definitely, dude. So this is like, I don't even know what to call this yet, everybody. I'm still like, this is the third video. I don't know what to call this shit. Fucking podcast interview. But I want it to be inspirational for everybody. Obviously, I'm just starting. It's gonna be unorganized. It's gonna be everywhere. But the message is true from the people. And I love having Keys on here because Banco, like I said, back in high school, the thrift boutique, I saw that, and it's awesome to see that he's expanded to Banco. The location has changed, the whole setting, the amount of product is definitely up. It's been expanded, and he like you said, he was working the regular 9 to 5, Kiva Juice, doing that. He had to grind. This is not an overnight thing. You gotta work for it. You gotta dream big, and you gotta fucking go for that shit. Never give up, and fucking work your ass off for your dreams. Like you're definitely gonna fail. There's gonna be moments you want to give up. Say, "Ooh, I'm about to give up. Fuck this shit. I want to go home." Don't do it. Keep going. Keep striving for what you want. That's the only way you're gonna do it. My homie Keys did it.
The marathon continues.
Yes, sir. And is there anything you want to say to the people? Any subjects, any topics?
No, just follow your dreams. Whatever you love to do, whether it's painting, whatever it is. It could be tattooing, skating, whatever you love to do. Do it with all your passion, and you'll see a return. When you do something you love and do it without expecting a return, things come to you abundantly. So I would say just follow your dreams, and yeah.
Oh yeah, what Keith said. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I feel like this was a good little interview. Got some good inspiration out for the people. I know you do events or have had events. Is there any events coming up that you would like to shout out?
Yeah, actually, we have the Nob Hill Flea Market that Banco throws. We have it once a month. It's at 115 Bryn Mawr behind Little Bear on the 27th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yeah, we have a bunch of vendors. We have food vendors come out. It doesn't matter what you sell, even if you just want to pop up and, I don't know, display whatever. You're more than welcome to pull up. It's a flea market. Yeah, it's a community thing, so it's something we're trying to uplift Nob Hill. So come fuck with us, come chill, come vibe, all that. We got food, clothes, art, collectibles, all of that. So yeah, come by in about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, everybody pop out to that. If you're from out of state, pop out. If you're here in New Mexico, close to New Mexico, take a little trip down here. Take a trip down to Banco. What's the location so that people can come shop, get some shoes? Got a big shoe selection here. Nice clothes selection. Where can you find them?
We got vintage, we got streetwear, we got shoes, we got screen printing. You can find it all in the neighborhood, in the heart of Nob Hill. 3411 Central Avenue, right across the street from Slice Parlor. Can't miss it. Big Banco on the front.
Oh yeah, come get some food and then come shopping, bro. Get some shoes, get whatever, get your style on. Is there do you want to shout out social media? Anything else?
Find us on Instagram, BANCO _ ABQ. For the shoes, Hype Heads, 2 S's, Astral Clothing, Badland Studios. We're a collective, so make sure to fuck with all of us. Go follow us. And yeah, hometown, ABQ.
Yeah. Shout out New Mexico. Shout out BANCO. Go fuck with them. Stop by, get some clothes, and shoot. Thanks for being on here, Keys.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.